Hello, I'm Leonard Gale, Director of R&D for the Terran Alliance's Experimental Intelligence and Robotics Lab. Many of you probably haven't met me before, but your bosses and your bosses' bosses sure have. First, I want to thank you all for coming to this meeting on such short notice. I know we've all been scrambling since the situation on Pluto went to hell, but my team has extremely important news to share. Just a few hours ago, shortly before we lost contact with No Light, our sensors picked up new activity inside Clotho's core. We just finished recording and encoding that activity into a format our team could actually understand. What you're seeing playing on the other screen are visual interpretations of Clotho's signal. Here it's flying over an ocean. It's unclear which one. In this next one, it's observing its former pilot rest in a field of flowers. This next one is a bit blurry, but it seems to be its pilot eating something in its cockpit. Potentially while Clotho is flying, the cockpit is open, and here you can see clouds and what appear to be birds passing by. Now, the important thing to remember here is that Clotho and Aaron Vega never made it to Earth. Not in one piece, anyway. These images should not exist. Clotho could not have recorded them. Clotho is spontaneously creating new information without any signs of guidance or external stimulus. Floor's records refer to this phenomenon as dreaming. That word is a bit too anthropomorphic for my tastes, and we all know where Floor's ideology got us, but it's not completely off base. Clotho is not simply replaying its previous recordings over and over anymore. It's making new ones, which means it's waking up. We're going to need pilot candidates lined up for imprinting attempts immediately. We'll need all technical support personnel available to make sure our limiters and safeguards have 100% uptime and cannot be compromised. We cannot fuck this up. Dismissed. After recovering the Eidolon drive from Drumming Song, Floor boarded the gas harvesting station accompanied by Nova Carlisle and Tristan Coriander. They all immediately discovered why the station had gone silent. The air had been completely vented. Floor found the tool she needed among the floating corpses of the former crew, all showing clear signs of asphyxiation. Drumming Song had taken control of their life support systems. The investigation and recovery, though, was soon interrupted by a new crisis. Following the end of the First Solar War, Terra had reached a compromise with Outer Sphere to divide Saturn's moons, and Titan itself between them. The war had been a Pyrrhic victory for Terra, and they hoped that by ceding some control of Saturn Proxima, Outer Sphere would be far more reluctant to condone continued local resistance. They were correct. Just an hour ago, however, Sawbuck Turn noticed an emergency broadcast going out on an old encrypted channel. The Terran Alliance had broken their ceasefire on Titan and began bombing Outer Sphere military bases and production sites. Flora ceded the captain's chair to Nova so she could focus on reverse engineering a defense against shutdown signals like drumming song, and the Ghost of Winter immediately engaged Frameshift en route to Titan. Dax, Mayve, in just a few minutes, you'll be arriving just outside Titan, likely directly into a war zone. Nova ordered you to stand by in your cockpits in case immediate deployment of your Leviathans will be required. What are you doing as you wait to see what will happen?
For once, I think Mayve is just dead silent inside Atropos.
Kid, how you holding up?
Fine. Just another run.
Seeing as we've only had the two, I don't know if there's any just there.
I'm fine, old man. Leave it.
All right. Lákhesis, how you doing?
I cannot complain, all things considered.
Well, you have the right to complain.
Okay. I'm not interested in complaining right now. Is that better?
Just making sure. Resentment on the battlefield can cause problems.
I do not resent anyone, no matter who they are.
That sounds like a real nice way to be. Wish I could follow you there.
It is for the best that you do not.
How about you, Atropos? I know you're not too thrilled about any of the stuff going on here, but how you doing?
I'm trying to think. Because I think Atropos' main concern at this point would be that entire station getting fucking wiped out, right? You know, just a lot of... Well, I guess clear this up for me, Iris. How much of this was, like, civilian deaths?
I mean, it wasn't like a military station.
Okay,
like,
then okay. He's not doing good then.
Yeah, it was like that station was purely for like harvesting resources and doing like some research on the planet. So it was like all civilian presence that
Gotcha.
The Terran Alliance was like, we'll just kill them all. Like, we've got drumming song, we can do that.
I shouldn't be surprised.
Surprised at what?
This is what you people do to each other.
So we're all the same, right? It's all same violence, same reasons. No difference between them?
You'll all continue killing each other back and forth until the last one of you smashes a rock into the second last one of you's head.
That true kid, when all this is over, you gonna smash my head in with a rock?
No,
Listen, I've had a good run. If it's gonna come to that, I can't say I'd totally blame you.
I know you're trying to do like lighten the tension, but not this much time. All right.
Very well. For what it's worth, I have no desire to see your head smashed in by a rock.
Likewise.
By my hand or anyone else's.
I forget. Atropos has access to Maeve's memories, right?
Yeah.
Atropos would absolutely know that they're heading to where Mayve was born and raised and where her parents were killed.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Great. Cool.
Yeah, Atropos has definitely seen those memories at this point.
Yeah, I saw him.
God, you're a dick.
Right back at you. Atropos is aware that for all the misery and sadness you've gone through, all you want to do is inflict that kind of misery on other people.
That's a way of putting it, sure.
Oh.
No, by all means,
Atropos
let's go orphan some people the way you got orphaned.
Oh, Atropos would fucking love Reddit.
I'm sure. Hey, I'm telling you right now, it's so good that Atropos isn't saying that out loud.
No. Yeah.
Whoa.
They're nihilists, Maeve. They don't believe in anything. You hear the announcement voice on of the Ghost of Winter say, "Exiting frame shift in 3, 2, 1." You feel a slight lurch as the Ghost of Winter re-enters normal velocity and normal space. A few moments later, there is a much larger scrap of turbulence as the Ghost of Winter slams against the clouds of Titan's atmosphere. Titan is somewhat of a special case in terms of moons in the solar system. It is the second satellite that pre-Solar War humanity ever attempted to terraform. It wasn't completely successful. There are too many factors that prevented a Earth-like habitation, but the atmosphere was improved to allow significantly more light through and to unfreeze much of Titan's surface. There are vast seas below the clouds, and you can actually see the horizon instead of needing a floodlight to get a better view than directly in front of your face. As the ship reaches the cloud and descends into the active battle zone, you start to pick up ongoing radio chatter, and it's kind of a jumble. A lot of panicked colonists calling out various, evacuation orders, where to go, what to do, and you immediately get multiple pings on radar of Terran fighters, bombers, and capital ships. Nova comes on over your comms and says, "All right, kids, it's time to get to work. Opening the airlock now." The hatch below you opens up and you see the waves of the methane sea underneath as the clamps on your Leviathans release and both Leviathans drop down out of the Ghost of Winter. And almost immediately, the Ghost of Winter has to do emergency evasion as you see a huge sphere of scrap metal quickly approaching both of you like a cannonball. How are you going to evade this?
What's approaching us? Is it approaching, if we do dodge it, what's its trajectory?
It will continue on past you. There aren't currently any, civilian flotillas in that direction. Most of the fighting is happening, either directly beneath you or in front of you.
Okay. So I'm not going to dodge it if it puts someone else in danger.
I want to punch it.
I do also want to punch it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, you're gonna scrap with the giant ball of scrap metal. Since you are in alignment on this,
For once.
Yeah.
yeah, we can use whoever has the largest POW. That would be Atropos.
Yeah.
So we'll draw 3
As
cards.
they're gearing up to do that, I'm just going to say, Lákhesis, I have a feeling they're going to try and punch it. Stand by for support.
Understood.
All right, you draw the Empress, the Magician, and Death.
Gotta give me that magician.
You achieve the impossible. You punch dead center of mass the giant ball of scrap metal, and you feel it start to buckle underneath the force of your punch, and then you, on your follow through, you launch it straight back at the Terran forces, and you see it just lodge itself right into one of their capital ships that then just careens down toward the sea, and you see it crash into the waves.
All right.
So, You will fight sometimes.
I defended us.
Are we gonna defend all the people here?
Give me. Sorry, I'm not the GM, but
Yeah.
give me a dazzle.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I got one glam, one whole
All
glam.
right. Yeah, no, that's fair. Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, I think that's delightful.
I think I say I like long pregnant pause in response to that, and then just we will minimize casualties to the greatest extent we can.
That's all I want to do.
All casualties.
That's almost all I want to do.
Nova Carlisle comes on the comms again and says, "Hey, heads up. Now that we have a more clear sensor signal, we are picking up another Eidolon drive in the vicinity. Watch yourself."
That is unsurprising at this rate, but useful. Thank you.
Nova, I got a question.
What is it, soldier?
And also, Iris, I have a question. What is the largest settlement on Titan?
Well, the largest settlement that you would care about?
Yes.
Or, okay.
Yeah.
The largest outer sphere settlement is like when Titan was divided up, a lot of the outer sphere kept to the oceans and lakes. So the largest settlement is essentially this giant, like, floating city made of various, like, barges and ships and various flotillas, like, all sort of connected together.
Yes, New Atlantis.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah. So, second question. Now it's Mayve asking, what's the status of New Atlantis?
They are under attack, but they're holding on.
Dax, Lákhesis, you think you can handle whatever's coming our way?
I'm troubled by the question, if I'm being honest.
I'm not letting my home get wiped out.
Are there other colonies that are faring worse than New Atlantis?
Not as far as we can see. If you want to go there, the Ghost of Winter can handle this little skirmish.
Atropos, I am asking you as your pilot. I would like to cooperate with you and save my home.
We will minimize casualties to the greatest extent possible. If there's
Sure.
nowhere else that needs us more urgently, then fine.
Great. Whatever, I'll take it. All right, Dax, you down for a little defense?
That's what you need. We'll give it to you.
All right, plot a course.
Boop, beep, boop, bop.
God damn it. The four of you jet over to New Atlantis, maximum thrusters. It doesn't take you too long. The Ghost of Winter didn't land that far away from its current location. It does roam around a little, after all. So it only takes you a few minutes to get there. And upon approach, you see that it is still largely intact, though it is definitely worse for wear. Due to the basically no oxygen on Titan, you really don't want oxygen anyway when you're dealing with methane oceans. That would be bad for safety. But due to like no oxygen, there aren't really any fires burning. But you can clearly see the wreckage of, ships, parts of the flotilla that have already been wrecked by bombs and other like projectile weapons. You can see that like some pieces have been completely disconnected and are kind of floating on their own. But thankfully, like much of it is still floating, is still intact. What you also notice is that someone has very much taken notice of two Leviathans in the area. You see, like, on your view screens, like off in the distance, also in the air floating above New Atlantis, there is a very large Leviathan that seems to be like covered in a bunch of scrap metal, almost like it's made itself like a big coat or like duster out of it, with what appears to be like its original Leviathan like hull sort of poking, like its head poking up through the armor it's made for itself. And you hear a crackle over your radio, and then someone saying to you, the guests have arrived. It's nice to finally meet you.
It is a pleasure.
Lákhesis,
My name is
no.
Lákhesis.
No.
And this is my associate, Atropos. Please identify yourself.
My name's Brick, and this here is, my Leviathan.
Wait, sorry, hold on. Your name is Brick?
Yeah, my name's Brick.
Yeah, Atropos, wait. Why is this where you're drawing a line in the sand?
I don't know, it just doesn't sound like much of a name.
It's not that weird, Atropos. It's space.
It just caught me off guard is all.
I think that Brick is a perfectly lovely name. What is the name of your Leviathan? I forgot what we're called for a second.
This is my Leviathan, ship to wreck. So it'll be nice to finally, see what you're made of, see what all the fuss is about, see what the old models can do.
Nova, can I broadcast to New Atlantis?
There is a very pregnant pause while Nova clearly considers whether or not that is a good thing given your mental state. And then you hear her give a sort of restrained, very well, and you hear a click.
New Atlantis. This is Maeve Dawson. Some of you might know me, some of you might not. I'm a Titaner born and bred. Get down to the lower levels, take the submersibles. You know the hidey holes better than anyone. This is about to get rough. We don't want anyone dying who doesn't have to. Over and out.
Oh, that's real thoughtful of you.
Atropos, can we fuck this guy up?
You can try.
Yeah, sure, I'll launch at him.
Alright, by launching at him, what do you mean?
I mean, just like lunging, fist cocked back, ready to punch.
Okay, so that's gonna be another scrap. I'll go ahead and give you another 3.
I like how we are working together, but we're still dicks to each other.
The Tower, the Devil, and the High Priestess.
Uh-oh. I mean, I gotta take the Devil.
Alright.
It's the best card in the deck.
Yeah.
You get what you want at a price you can't afford. It is a negative card. Oh, right. And then since it's a negative card, and it is a scrap, I should remember to actually discard the top card of the deck now. There goes the Hierophant.
Okay.
You can definitely get an attack in here. Like, it did make some scrap armor for itself. So that is like sort of protecting its actual body. And like, Atropos, you're strong. Like, even for a Leviathan, you're pretty beefy. So you can get through it, but you're gonna have to put like all your thrusters into it to breach that scrap metal. And that's going to leave you wide open.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. Yes, go on.
Yeah, you bust on through and you manage to get through nearly all of the layers of armor that Ship to Wreck has made for itself, to the point where if you were to extend one of your fingers, it would almost touch like the cockpit in the center of Ship to Wreck's chest. However, that is different from actually doing damage to Ship to Wreck itself. And now your hand is stuck there. And you can hear Brick over your comm saying, real good try, but that was maybe not the best idea. You see the scrap armor around it reform itself and, like, close in on your wrist, Atropos, its edges becoming sharper, and you feel the scrap metal, like, starting to slice through your wrist joint, which, hey, Maeve, you're feeling that too.
I think, like, sparks start shooting out from her cyber hands. Like,
Both of you take some damage.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you, Luke.
Okay, so
did we recover one already from last
Yeah,
time?
I already recovered.
So then we're both at
everyone up
winded.
to
Yeah.
one.
No.
We should be battered.
You should
battered?
be at battered because
Okay,
I
cool.
already set you both back to
Yeah, we
winded.
don't heal the full until downtime. We just get one back.
Oh, beans.
Right.
And we beat the shit out of each other a lot last time.
We sure did.
It did. Lákhesis, Dax.
So, is the idea that, like, it's just manipulating the existing scrap metal, or is it, like, seemingly creating scrap metal ex nihilo?
It's manipulating. It's sort of doing a Magneto kind of thing was my idea.
If we're to do any lasting damage to this thing, we're going to need to extract and remove the scrap metal entirely.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's some way we can, I don't know, degalvanize it, make it not behave the way metal would.
I don't know shit about that, but if we could, that would probably be good, yeah.
Lákhesis, I'm just a simple country Leviathan.
I was kind of hoping you'd have something,
I do have a thought,
laid on me.
which is, it seems as though he is consciously controlling that phenomenon rather than it being automated. Is it possible that if we were able to organize local forces to strip the scrap metal, we would be able to overwhelm him?
It's worth a try.
Then I believe the ball is in your court.
Okay, so the idea is,
Yeah, my idea is basically, use Dog Days Are Over to coordinate and juice up whatever local forces are present, and just have them go to town on ship to wreck, and ideally, with a sufficiently powerful push, that'll be able to at least strip away some of the scrap that it's working with.
All right, yeah, I think I am going to activate comms, basically piggyback off of the signal that Maeve was sending.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, and just say, anyone who's able to fight, we need to tear this thing down as quickly as possible. I'm going to need all available hands to perform an emergency scrap retrieval. This is vital to the survival of this colony and of all the free peoples.
There's a part of me that wants to make this a snipe, because that's essentially like you're using the people to snipe him.
I'm using the individual soldiers as my shot.
Yeah. There's a part of me that wants to give you glam for a snipe roll.
You're the GM.
If that makes sense. Okay. Yeah,
You have this power.
I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah. This is gonna be a snipe, but you'll be drawing glam for it.
Alrighty.
That's going to be the Moon, the Hanged Man, or the Hermit.
Yeesh.
Oh, rough.
I don't think I want to just outright fail this. So let's go with the Hermit on this.
Okay, your actions isolate you. On a neutral card, it'll reveal a critical weakness of your own. Okay. I think this is definitely going to do what you're hoping it will do. The problem is, the critical weakness is that the outer sphere, for as, good and well-maintained as their own both like in-atmosphere jets and starfighters are, they're just like normal. They're not Leviathans, and like as like as they are blasting away and reducing Ship Turek's armor, Ship Turek is also using the scrap, like small pieces of the scrap flying off it to like launch at its attackers, and like you are seeing multiple casualties, people like bailing out of their ships and their exosuits.
It's shrapnel, basically.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, that's how this shit goes.
That said, like, it worked pretty well. Like, its armor is very low now. I think to the point where like Mayve and Atropos, can actually like, get their wrist out now.
Can we press the advantage by scrapping?
Sure.
All right, I think.
Just gonna go up and punch him, or?
I mean, yeah, that's.
Does Lákhesis have hands?
I got like 6 hands.
Okay, I remember Lákhesis
Yeah.
was very like serpentine, but I
Yeah,
couldn't
no, I got
remember.
hands, but they got stigmata. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Some snakes have hands.
That's
Shut
true.
the
Not many,
Shut
but
the
some.
fuck up.
Would you like me to tell you more about snakes, Zoe?
No.
I can.
I imagine Lákhesis is kind of like Randall from Monsters Inc., but with more.
I can see that. I think. Look at. Am I remembering what Zygarde looks like?
Cyber Randall.
Sure,
Okay, imagine if
I mean,
Zygarde's
Zygarde
little
doesn't have any
tendrils
limbs, but
had
yeah.
like actual hands on there.
Yeah, I can see that.
Sorry, I am just imagining Big Metal Randall now.
Yeah.
That's a good code name, Big Metal Randall. Anyway, both Lákhesis and Dax have a 1 for POW, so it doesn't matter.
Well, here's the thing, though. I'm gonna use static shock.
Oh,
when we scrap, you can
good
pair
idea.
your attack with an insult that hurts worse than the attack. You may draw glam instead of POW. And
Oh yeah,
and
that's
so
a good
as,
idea.
As we come in for the follow-up punch, I am just gonna say to Brick, well, looks like without all that borrowed armor around you, you ain't nothing but a brick. And bricks are easy to crumble.
All right.
Good one.
Yeah, I think Maeve on a private channel with Atropos goes like, ooh.
Hey, I'm a soldier, not a fucking cut-up.
Maybe next time we could say, they must call you Brick because you are as dumb as one.
I like that one.
Or maybe
right.
since we're underwater, something about Brick sinking?
Are you two workshopping right now?
Yeah, this is all on open comms, by the way.
All
Are there
right.
any kind of late night shows on New Atlantis? Maybe there's a writer's room we can consult.
No, I think we got this.
It's a good thing you did that, because the first card is Judgment.
Christ.
Next card, Temperance. Third card, The Lovers.
You drew both of our dissonance card, me and Atropos, so great.
No, you drew my resonant.
That's
Oh,
also
shit.
Zoe's
Oh,
dissonance.
that's also my dissonance.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, right.
Yeah, because
we decided to be cheeky little fuckers.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's correct. It's a correct.
both teams overlapped on
Yeah,
that.
it's a correct representation of the dynamics at play here. I'm gonna let Maxie. I'm gonna let you pick which one we want for this.
What are our options again?
Judgment, Temperance, or The Lovers.
Let me see the lovers.
Okay. Faced with two paths.
Getting a ticket for the new romance at the theater. Let me see the lovers.
Also, that is a scrap, so you discarded the sun. I'm so sorry.
Wow. Wow.
Lákhesis, like, your idea here is to just, like, punch with all of, like, your available limbs, right? Sort of do, like, a yata-ta-ta-ta-ta kind of thing?
Yeah, and maybe try and dig them in there, peel off more of the scrap metal if I can. I assume there's not much left, but you know.
Okay, sure. Your two paths here are going to be that, like if you're gonna, like, rip a bunch of stuff off of him, like, some of that is like at risk of falling onto like the colony itself, if you just do that while you're directly over the flotilla. Or, you know what's a good way to prevent that from happening, is if you're no longer above the flotilla, and instead, like, as you are impacting him with your, like, hands and ripping him apart, what if you just dragged him beneath the methane ocean?
Yeah, I think I'll try that.
Note, you're not really meant for underwater combat.
I can make it work.
Do you mean under methane combat?
Under liquid combat.
Submerged, I think, is the phrase.
Submersible.
Can I, as you're trying to drive the mech under the water, can I do a follow-up here? Because, Iris, you were saying that my punch before it got stopped, my fingers were, like, grazing the cockpit, right?
Yeah.
I want to, now that the scrap is cleared away a bit, thrust my hand deeper and dig my fingers into, like, the housing around the cockpit, so that when Lákhesis drives him down, I just rip the cockpit out of the Leviathan.
Oh, okay.
Love this.
So I'm gonna need, back in my mind, I'm gonna need to justify the damage you're gonna take,
Okay.
Lákhesis.
Oh.
Because you did get a neutral on the scrap. However, I'm gonna wait to see what we draw for Atropos' follow-up, because that might lead to a fun reason here.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna be another 3 for Atropos, the Chariot, the Emperor, and the Empress.
I mean, I am very much breaking something.
That is true.
So I think I gotta go
You
Emperor
are.
here.
All right. That is another neutral scrap. So again, the top card is discarded. Death is discarded.
Yep, and I'm down to Desperate.
Yeah, and you're down to Desperate. As you are simultaneously, like, attacking ship to wreck, it does a couple things. First, like, Atropos, you rip the cockpit off, and in your hands, the cockpit sort of launches itself at your cockpit now.
Yeah.
Like, with such a force that it, like, makes a dent, and Mayve, from within, you just see the metal in front of you suddenly, like, cave in. A bunch of your monitors and levers and knobs in front of you, like, just immediately shatter and break. The glass from the screens from some of the monitors just bursts out at you and goes right through some of your exosuit and, like, digs into your arms. And, like, the hull is not completely compromised. You are not in immediate danger of suffocation here.
Cool.
But it's bad in here. You can no longer properly see out without directly mind linking and just, like, sort of letting Atropos and your consciousness merge. You are now desperate as well.
I didn't do nothing!
Hey, Iris.
Yeah?
So that damage was all to Atropos' cockpit, right?
Yeah.
And
that
that's all
damage was Atropos' cockpit. What's happening to you
Uh-huh.
is that as Ship to Wreck gets pulled beneath the ocean and you go along with it, you suddenly see that a lot of the wreckage from parts of the flotilla that have already been disconnected and sunk during the attack prior to when you got there suddenly approaches you and, like, clamps down around you. Ship to Wreck is trying to essentially form a sort of metal coffin around you, Lákhesis.
That's great. I'd like to reveal my master plan.
Okay.
I think as that scrap is it trying to crush me or just seal me off?
It's trying to crush you. Lákhesis, go ahead and go down to Winded, because it is starting to press against, like, your outer shell and damage some of your systems.
I think what is going to happen is as Ship to Wreck continues to try and crush Lákhesis, the sort of not actually blood, but blood-like substance is going to be almost squeezed out of her hands. And Lákhesis is going to just drive, I think, drills, essentially, into Ship to Wreck that are only going to go faster and faster the more that the pressure on it increases.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I also have a thing I want to do.
Okay, y'all gotta stop doing things at the same time.
I haven't done a move in a while.
That's true.
The last thing I did was punch a rock.
Everyone
That's
doing
fair.
things at the same time is a very effective strategy in combat.
That's true. Okay, what's your idea?
My idea? I mean, like, we can handle Lákhesis first. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Lákhesis, that is going to be yet another scrap. You have a 1 for that.
It can't be reveal your master plan because I'm.
Oh, I guess.
I'm getting
all right,
rushed
that's
to,
fair. I guess it. Okay, yeah, I guess it is a reveal your master plan.
Thank you.
I'll draw a gen from the bottom. That is the Empress and the Chariot.
Let's go with the Empress.
You create something. What the fuck are you creating here?
Creating some big ass drills, tell you that much.
Yeah, like I think your drill plan is working out pretty okay. Like you are not doing a lot of actual significant damage to Ship to Wreck. However, what you are doing is forcing it to keep trying to like add more salvage to itself to keep your drill from like fully penetrating its armor, which also means that it no longer like has complete focus on attempting to crush and drown you. So as you do this, like you can feel the scrap that was pressing down on you start to release its hold and fall back to the ocean floor. Mayve.
Okay. Do I have a helmet? Like, am I wearing a helmet?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you definitely have a helmet. Unless you definitely have a helmet because you would need that.
Cool.
In case you were exposed to the elements.
Yeah, cool. So would you say from the indent, because it was substantial if it's enough to break a bunch of screens and shatter me with shrapnel. The indent, I have a pretty decent idea of where the cockpit is, Ship to Wreck's cockpit.
Yeah, it's kind of just like lodged in there.
Cool. Before I do anything, I go, Atropos, I am trusting you to get me through this. And I hold out one arm, and I want to modify, because we established that I can modify the arms, like using whatever nanotech shit. I want to use a rocket fist and punch through to punch Brick in the face with a giant metal fist and hopefully knock him out or kill him.
If you are going for a lethal shot, I'm going to interfere.
Okay, I mean, I'm fine with knocking him out. It's fine. I don't
try to think of a non-lethal.
It's a big fist. It's kind of out of my hands and into his face.
Well, I'm just saying, we made a deal. Minimize casualties.
The intent is not lethal, but it may happen. I can't control that part.
Atropos, you're pretty sure if Maeve put enough force into that fist to break through not only the remains of her cockpit, but also the outer wall of Brick's own cockpit, such that she could then also punch him in the same moment.
Yeah.
That'd be definitely enough force to just crush his skull completely.
But what if she dialed it in just right?
What if I used everything a nail? When you try to overcome an obstacle by applying the skill you mastered, draw Ellie and use one of the following instead of the card's forecast.
Okay.
I would say controlling my punches is absolutely a skill I've mastered.
Okay, I'll give you that. Atropos, do you feel...
Yeah. Do I give her that?
do you give her that?
Atropos, I'm asking you to trust me.
I'm gonna give you the Ellie draw, Zoe, but is that enough for Atropos to not interfere?
We made an agreement.
And I'm trying my best to honor it. Trust me for 5 seconds.
Can I make her do another glam draw?
You dickhole!
No.
Okay, that's fair. You have 3 Ellie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's more fun if I interfere.
Okay.
Ah, you dickhole.
Push that Phantom Clock up again.
It's at 11.
I hate you so much.
All right.
Oh wait,
that
that's our.
is-
Sorry, I got our.
It's at 7.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
7,
The
sorry,
Phantom
my
Clock is
bad.
at 7. Which actually, fuck. What happens when the Phantom Clock reaches 6 again?
Just we tick it when you shuffle the deck. When
Right,
there are
right,
cards.
okay.
Yeah.
You get the Tower, the High Priestess, and the Moon.
All right, so I'll just increase XP by 1 now.
I'll tell you. No, hold on.
Go ahead and pick which one, Luke.
Yeah. I think here's the deal, right? Because it is not like I think Atropos does know that she's making an active effort. He just doesn't trust her. So is he going to fully sabotage this effort? I think what he wants is for something terrible to not happen. So I think I'm going to discard the tower.
Okay.
And I'm going to use Encore, which is once per session when you use everything at ale and draw no positive cards, you can describe what you've done to train yourself specifically to apply your master skill, push yourself without ticking the Phantom Clock.
Okay.
Nice. I think pulling her punches, because she was so angry and so vicious, that when she was training in boxing, pulling her punches was one of the first things she learned.
Hey, Iris, what's so funny?
What's so funny, Iris?
You got the Hanged Man.
God damn it! This game hates me!
I tried to give you an out,
pushed
Zoe.
it
I
in
tried to give you a
neutral.
neutral.
I tried to get a positive! I tried to want a good thing to happen! I believed in hope!
You pushed too hard, and now we have 11 experience.
I believed in hope! I have hope in my heart!
Yeah,
Oh.
well, shit in one hand. Open the other.
Hey Iris, what if I didn't do that move?
Well, too late. The punch is already going.
Oh man.
So here's your impossible choice that you must make. I'll let you succeed at this. You can definitely let the punch go through, and you'll take out Brick. What's gonna happen is that you will simply cave the door in, and Brick will be just completely smashed by the door. There will be nothing solid left of this man. But if you'd rather not completely betray Atropos'
It's
trust,
not betraying, I'm trying! Continue.
you can realize as your punch is going out that you completely fucked up the force you're applying, and you can sort of cancel out the momentum you have applied. Because, do you imagine that your fists have, their own thrusters on them? Their own,
it is a
thrusters?
full-on rocket punch.
Okay. So you can apply those thrusters in the opposite direction.
Can I ask, can I propose
That will rip that arm off again, though.
Oh my god, I gotta keep my arms. I keep losing them. Can I ask for, can I propose a third option that I think threads the needle? I want to ask.
No.
Oh man. Oh.
You must make an impossible choice, Maeve.
Oh man. If I pull the thrusters back, does it still go through? It just doesn't hit him.
I think what happens is you will punch a hole through the door, through the doors big enough to open up a small breach that both of you can see through, but not much else.
I mean, it comes down to what do you value more, defeating the enemy or earning my trust? And I think I know the answer.
As much as I want to be yeah, Atropos and I are getting along, it's I know he's literally attacking Maeve's home. The real answer here is turning him into human soup.
Okay. You do that. You hear the sound of metal on metal followed by metal on flesh. And you see the splatter of blood and gore shoot out from the sides of where the doors impacted, and some of it gets on your exosuit. Atropos, Maeve has explicitly ignored what you wanted her to do to follow her own desire of revenge, and just killed this man.
Yep.
Do you think it would be fair for me to set you down to face death for this?
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Do you think that is enough of a psychological wound?
I think you could make the case. Yeah, if I was opening... Because here's the thing. I tried to help. Even though I was interfering, I actually tried to help through interfering, and I still got burned on this.
All right. Atropos, set your damage track to defeated.
I think just everything powers down inside the cockpit.
Immediately start plummeting towards the methane ocean with an active hole in the hull.
Yup.
All right. Lákhesis and Dax, you're still dealing with the still active but now pilotless consciousness of the Eidolon drive that's piloting the remains of ship to wreck. I think without its pilot, it starts going a little berserk, and it just tries to summon any sort of metal nearby to just take out all of you. It is no longer concerned about making any sort of shape or doing anything fancy. It is just trying to take what it can and either pierce you or bludgeon you to death, and it doesn't care if it also gets taken out in the process.
I have an idea, but I want to defer to Lexi in case she has something.
Oh, I don't know that I got anything for this.
All right. You said it's going berserk,
Yeah.
and you said it's lashing out with essentially any metal it can get its hands on?
Yeah.
I'm made of metal.
Okay. What is... Elucidate for me.
I think Lákhesis essentially wants to surrender normal movement and become part of the maelstrom, and then, should an opportunity present itself, use that momentum to just drive itself through ship to wreck.
Okay. That feels like a elegance then.
I have two.
That's going to be judgment and temperance.
You know what I think I'm gonna do? Let me check. Judgment, your past failures catch up to you. Or temperance, you are met with an equal and opposite reaction. I think I'm gonna push.
Okay.
So that's gonna
take that phantom clock again.
Yep, that brings us to 8 o'clock.
Yay. That's going to be the chariot.
Awesome. I exceed my own limitations, and I'm going to use If Cars Are Frogs. At the beginning of each session, hold 2. You may spend 1 hold when challenging fate. You interpret the forecast of the card you play instead of the GM, but you must still respect the polarity of the card.
Okay. What's the forecast you want?
So, the Chariot is a neutral card. You exceed your own limitations. I think what is going to happen here is...
Or do you want to save it for later, or do you want to use it for this specifically?
I'm using it for this. I have 2 holds,
okay.
And I still have 1 in reserve.
Oh, right, yeah, that's right. At the beginning of each session, you get it automatically,
yes. Right? So, I think Lákhesis is successfully going to, just be picked up in this electrokinetic storm, and she is going to kind of just fold in on herself and position her arms such that she is just a big old javelin. And I think as she is being whipped around through the methane sea, I think she's also going to get some rotational momentum going on, which maybe she didn't account for. The effect of which is that she is essentially being turned into a buzzsaw before she manages to slam herself full force into this enemy Leviathan.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I think that works out exactly how you have said. However, what you are forgetting is that you are a robot who doesn't really care about G-forces that much, and your pilot is a bundle of flesh and liquid that does not like to get spun around like a blender.
No, not. I'll put up with it if I have to, if that's what the mission is. But
Yeah.
Oh, you'll
Dax,
put up with it until you cannot anymore.
Dax,
Dax,
in line for the teacups at Disney World. I'll put up with it if I have to.
Dax, I think like you very briefly pass out from the G-forces being exerted on you.
I was not trained to fly fighter jets for the Air Force. I don't have that resistance.
Yeah, and like
up.
I'm gonna set your damage track down to winded, like from the stress this puts on your body. But Lákhesis, you are successful. You do succeed in completely eliminating Ship Tarek and destroying its Eidolon drive. I assume that was your goal, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Look, I know normally I try to be like, well, I guess I've only been in 2 fights. I don't remember if I did it on the second one. Ideally, I'd like to give them a chance to surrender, but this time around, it's like, didn't seem like there was a lot of opportunity to chat.
And pilot's already soup.
The pilot is also already soup, which isn't great.
Speaking of not doing great,
Kersploosh.
yeah, Atropos, without any thrust or power whatsoever, just hits the ocean like a sack of bricks.
No, we killed him.
Haha.
Ouch.
And Mayve, your cockpit starts flooding.
Mayve could try and evacuate right now. Like, she's a good swimmer. Anyone who was raised on Titan is an excellent swimmer. Like, you...
Also just double checking, the condensation point of methane is less than negative 250 degrees Fahrenheit, so
Cool.
In addition to the drowning, there's also that.
Yeah, it's also very cold.
And I do have little tiny holes in my suit, which ain't great.
Uh-huh.
But I think what Mayve does in this moment, rather than like evacuate and just be like, fuck it, I'm leaving, I think she recalls, like, if you want to make me draw Ellie for it, feel free, recalls her arm, but I mean, that is the move recall, so I can try if you want, or you can just back on.
Yeah, you can just have that arm back, yeah.
So it just
It's fine.
slots back on.
You didn't pick the nice option, so it's easy to get your arm back.
Yay! Oh, good. I did the right thing. And I think Mayve, like, sees the tangled, like, wreck of, like, monitors and consoles that were in front of her that got damaged. And I think as the, like, methane starts filling up, she just shoves both of her fists into the console and, like, wills them to kind of, like, merge almost and try and form any connection to Atropos, even at the risk of her own drowning and freezing.
Okay. Here's how I'm going to represent that. You will both face death simultaneously.
Sick.
Fuck yes.
Hell yeah.
However, you will get 4 cards.
Okay. This is the second time I have ever faced death, I believe, in Eidolon. Because the first time was Charlie.
Now, are we both getting a straight 4? Because I only have 2 biz. So
Oh, right, you only have 2 biz, so actually just 3 cards.
Yeah, with +1 forward, I would have 3, and with +1 forward, Zoe would get 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have 2 biz, Zoe has 1, so 3 total.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. The High Priestess, the Moon, Judgment.
Are we picking 1 card for the both of us?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I know which one I think is the most fun.
Which one do you think is the most fun?
It's a negative card, which ain't great, but it's
You
Judgment.
thinking Judgment?
It's Judgment.
Yeah, I think it's gotta be Judgment.
Oh.
Hey, Luke. Thank you for being my partner in this.
Yeah, listen, you and me, Zoe, we're simpatico. It's
Yeah.
our characters that aren't.
Yeah.
All right. The forces of the Undertow will still offer a means to return to the living world, but the cost associated will be much higher. They may even ask something of you that you value more highly than your life. Okay. So, Mayve, I have a pretty good idea of why you would want to keep living. Mm-hmm. You want to keep the fight going against the Terran Alliance, correct?
I want to try and stop them and prevent any other little Maves from being created.
Okay. Atropos.
Yeah.
What do you care about? Like, truly care about?
What do I care about? Here's the thing. At this point, not much. I cared a lot at one point.
But not much isn't nothing.
Well, I'm talking through it. I'm talking through it. You know, I cared a lot at one point, and then Victor died, and everything went to shit, and I'm trying to think, because I think the way I have been playing it up till now, Atropos honestly does not care about dying, right? Like, would have made... You know what? He cares about exactly one thing, and it's helping Clotho.
Okay. Now, I would say probably the thing that is, like, that led to this moment, that led to so much, is that you weren't of one mind. Correct?
Yeah, I think that's fair to say.
Okay. And, you know, Atropos, like, you have a desire to save Clotho, but you don't have much of a will to fight anymore.
Right.
That was kind of, like, taken from you.
Yeah.
By what you experienced. But what if you could get that back?
I mean, I don't want it back at this point, but go on.
Maeve, this methane ocean probably will kill your body, but it doesn't have to kill your mind.
Oh my god.
Are you doing this to us again?
I think I might be doing this to you again. This was not my plan, but it just kind of, like, it fell in my lap. What do you want me to do?
Luke and I are destined to inhabit one brain forever.
What I almost thought you were going to suggest was adjacent to this of we switch bodies.
That could also be interesting.
Christ.
I don't know how that would help me. I get how it would help me.
I think my idea makes the most
sense. It does.
I think it does. Yeah.
I think that's the way out here for both of you, is that Maeve, you won't have a body anymore because both of you will exist inside the machine.
God, I'm gonna have to talk to Luke after this. I mean, Maeve, this is a really hard choice for Maeve because, like, losing her arms was a big deal because her body is what she has honed. It is what she has. It's the only thing that has let her be a fighter and help people. Like, her body is everything to her. So giving it up is very, very difficult, but if it means she has a chance to keep fighting, she would.
I think Atropos hates this idea because he has, he's disliked Mayve from the beginning, and she's given him nothing but reasons to reaffirm that judgment of her. He tried to give her a chance to prove herself here, and she completely let him down. But by letting her consciousness into his body, he can save her. And he does have that impulse to save people. So, including at personal expense. So I think he will do it.
Okay. Now, we may cut this next part, but I do want to double check before I pull the trigger on this. It is a major change that none of us really planned for.
Sure.
And I just think, could be cool. Is there a different outcome that both of you would prefer?
If there's anyone here that objects to the union
of Mayve, Dayson, and Atropos.
I mean, I'm not doing that.
Right.
I mean,
but I do want to make sure.
I'm a little uncomfortable with it on just a metaphysical scale, but I also recognize that this is not really my place to intervene.
No, I mean like from a player perspective.
Right. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Lexi, I'm a little uncomfortable with this on a metaphysical level, but
Lexi's existentially bothered by fusion. I know this about her.
And yet you love Digimon. I mean, yeah, fuck it, let's ride. You know me, I'm down for a good time, let's go.
All right, I did just want.
I'm down for a bad time, let's go.
Before I got too carried away, because like, unlike in Daft, this is not the very end of the game. We've still got.
Yeah, honestly, the fact that Luke and I are gonna have to play this out over 3 episodes is delightful to me.
No, it rocks.
All right, I think Mayve, as the cockpit fills up, you feel the cold against your skin and your vision starts to go black and you lose consciousness. And then Atropos' lights come on. You see the ocean, not through a screen, but through your own eyes, because they're also Atropos' eyes.
Fuck.
Thank you for listening to Eidolon Plus Machine. If you like what we do here, you can support our work on patreon.com/Eidolon Playtest. There are a variety of benefits you can get, such as early access to main episodes of the podcast, bonus podcasts like Eidolon Playlist, a monthly discussion and ranking of bands and songs that have inspired the show, design sessions where Luke and Molly create their next game, Threadspinner, or special projects like The Tower, an improv comedy miniseries about 2 wizards renovating an ancient tower. You can also get access to GM notes and plain text drafts of Threadspinner, or even have your name read out on the show. If you don't want to or can't give us money, we love it when people talk about our show. It helps get the word out, and we all enjoy seeing folks discuss the stuff we create. Special thanks goes out to our subscribers at the $5 level and above, including Christopher Progados, Megan Krantz, Arth B, Hannah, Viking Soren, Take Heart, Every Zig 314, Triangle Delta, Abilene, Rose, Johan 159, Toxic Frog, Cassandra Mira, Fair Majesty Empress Quintillion Galaxian, Fair Divine Majesty Rumda Goddess of the Moth Lesbians, Timothy Miller, Seltzer Haver, August Ray, Control Salt Delete, Lindsay Lee, Zach Weatherford, Jeffrey Someone Else, J4N-ET3, Hatate, Alice Miller. Eidolon Playtest is produced by Audio Entropy. You can find this podcast and many others at audioentropy.com, where we also have a link to our official Discord. Eidolon Plus Machine will return on February 9th for Patreon subscribers and February 16th for everyone else. See you then! But first, I have a fun little bonus. I couldn't leave this next bit of audio you're about to hear in the episode proper, but I also didn't want to abandon it to the cutting room floor. So instead, I'm including it as a kind of a blooper. Enjoy. Oh, my name is, Shit, I didn't think of a last name for this guy.
He just have one name.
Brick.
It's Space.
The first name I thought of was Brick. I can't just name a man Brick. And
the hell you can't, man. You absolutely can just name a man Brick.
Okay, his name is Brick and just Brick. Okay. My name's Brick, and this here is my Leviathan.
Wait, sorry, hold on. Your name is Brick?
Yeah, my name's Brick.
It's not that weird.
Atropos, wait. Why is this where you're drawing a line in the sand?
I don't know, it just doesn't sound like much of a name.
This is the meanest thing you've ever done to Iris.
It just caught me off guard is all.
Iris is ill and you're bullying her.
You have to be nice to me.
I think that Brick is a perfectly lovely name. What is the name of your Leviathan. I forgot what we're called for a second.
Hold on, I need to recover.
Luke, you fucker.
I stand by my choices.
Oh, this year's just my good old Leviathan. Fuck. Sorry, I'm just completely
Look at what you did, Luke! Look at what you did!
completely thrown off.
I will defend your name being Brick, but having a Leviathan named Fuck is a little beyond the pale, I think.
Hey, what's up? My name's Brick. This is my Leviathan. Fuck!
You're making it worse.
Iris, I love you. You're my oldest friend.
We're cool as shit!
Listen, this is one of the darker minis we're doing this time around. I think, I like to keep it fun.
Yeah, that's true.
Time to get Brick fucked!
Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, this is gonna be like 5 minutes of audio that's completely unusable.
No, put this at the end. This is a bonus.
Yeah, this is... I'll just move this to the very end. Oh, Christ, it's my edit. I can do what I want.
You can, that's true. You have the power.
This is my Leviathan. Ship to wreck. So it'll be nice to finally, see what you're made of. See what all the fuss is about. See what the old models can do.
Nova, can I broadcast to New Atlantis?
There is a very pregnant pause while Nova clearly considers whether or not that is a good thing given your mental state.
Maybe just going around impregnating pauses everywhere.
Luke, what's with you today?
What do you
Really in
mean?
the mood right now.
I just thought it was funny that me and Iris both said pregnant pause in response to Maeve.
Maeve doesn't pull out.
Good to know. No need for the eject button then, I guess.
Iris, you're making the worst edit of all time for yourself.
I'm sorry.
This is awful.
I
What are we
apologize.
I'm
doing
having a
here?
fantastic time. I'm just gonna say it.